Check. Uh okay. Cough out everything that might get in the way of my voice. Okay, for today, the read should be fairly simple. Here, let me get everything set up. What does this mean? Final Fantasy VII Rebirth would exclude one major spin-off character. Spin-off character, why would they include it? Okay. Make sure everything is working. Let's sit down. And the first thing we're doing is reading. I got some bags under my eyes, so I should probably put some glasses on. I'm gonna read the first 10 chapters of Hosea. Okay, turn this down a bit. And just let's read. First 10 chapters. I am gonna make a pause in the middle. Actually, no, I'm gonna make a pause in the middle of 5 chapters. It's gonna be short, but there's only like, is it only 14 chapters? No, actually thinking maybe splitting it into 7 and 7. Joel, Hosea. It is still pretty lengthy, generally speaking. You know what? No, I'm gonna read it the way I initially split it up. It doesn't really matter. Psalms were also pretty short, so not like this is unprecedented. Let me actually pick up my leg. Okay, let's read. The Book of Hosea. I don't know if he's a prophet. It does not seem like it. Or maybe he is. Chapter 1. The word of the Lord that came unto Hosea, the son of Beeri, in the days of Uzziah, Jotham, Ahaz, and Hezekiah, king of Judah, and in the days of Jeroboam, the son of Joash, king of Israel, The beginning of the word of the Lord by Hosea. And the Lord said to Hosea, Go, take unto thee a wife of whoredoms, and children of whoredoms. The land hath committed great whoredom, departing from the Lord. So he went back unto Gomer, the daughter of Diblaim, which conceived and bare him a son. And the Lord said unto him, Call his name Jezreel, for yet a little while, and I will avenge the blood of Jezreel upon the house of Jehu, and will cause to cease the kingdom of the house of Israel. And it shall come to pass at the day that I will break the bow of Israel in the valley of Jezreel. And she conceived again, and bare a daughter. And God said unto him, Call her name Loruhamach, for I will no more have mercy upon the house of Israel, but I will utterly take them away. But I will have mercy upon the house of Judah, and will save them by the Lord their God, and will not save them by bow, nor by sword, nor by battle, by horses, nor by horsemen. Now when she had weaned Loruhamach, she conceived and bare a son. Then said God, Call his name Lo-Ami, for ye are not my people, and I will not be your God. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, Ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, Ye are the sons of the living God. Then shall the children of Judah and the children of Israel be gathered together, and appoint themselves one head, and they shall come up out of the land, for great shall be the day of Jezreel. The book of Hosea, chapter 2. Say ye unto the brethren, Ami, and to your sister, Ruhamach, plead with your mother, for she is not my wife, neither am I her husband. Let her therefore put away her whoredoms out of her sight, and her adulteries from between her breasts, lest I strip her naked, and set her as in the day that she was born, and make her as a wilderness, and set her like a dry land, and slay her with thirst. And I will not have mercy upon her children, for they be the children of whoredoms. For their mother hath played the harlot, she that conceived them hath done shamefully. For she said, I will go after my lovers, that gave me my bread and my water, my wool and my flax, mine oil and my drink. Therefore, behold, I will hedge up thy way with thorns, and make a wall that she shall not find her paths, and she shall follow after her lovers, but she shall not overtake them, and she shall seek them, but shall not find them. Then shall she say, I will go and return to my first husband, but then was it better with me than now. She did not know that I gave her corn, and wine, and oil, and multiplied her silver and gold, which they prepared for Baal. Therefore will I return, and take away my corn in the time thereof, and my wine in the season thereof, and will recover my wool and my flax given to cover her nakedness. And now will I discover her lewdness in the sight of her lovers, and none shall deliver her out of mine hand. I will also cause all her mirth to cease, her feast days, her new moons, and her Sabbaths, and all her solemn feasts, and I will destroy her vines and her fig trees. Therefore she hath said, These are my rewards that my lovers have given me, and I will make them a forest, and the beasts of the field shall eat them. And I will visit upon her the days of Baalim, wherein she burned incense to them. And she decked herself with her earrings and her jewels, and she went after her lovers, and forgot me, said the Lord. Therefore, behold, I will allure her, and bring her into the wilderness, and speak comfortably unto her. And I will give her her vineyards from thence, and the valley of Achor for a door of hope. And she shall sing there, as in the days of her youth, and as in the days when she came up out of the land of Egypt. And it shall be at that day, said the Lord, that thou shalt call me Ishi, and shalt call me no more Bali. For I will take away the names of Baalim out of her mouth, and they shall no more be remembered by their name. And in that day will I make a covenant for them with the beasts of the field, and with the fowls of heaven, and with the creeping things of the ground, and I will break the bow and the sword and the battle out of the earth, and will make them up to lie down safely. And I will betroth thee unto me forever. Yea, I will betroth thee unto me in righteousness, and in judgment, and in loving kindness, and in mercies. I will even betroth thee unto me in faithfulness, and thou shalt know the Lord. And it shall come to pass in that day, and I will hear, said the Lord, I will hear the heavens, and they shall hear the earth, and the earth shall hear the corn, and the wine, and the oil, and they shall hear Jezreel. And I will sow her unto me in the earth, and I will have mercy upon her, that had not obtained mercy. And I will say to them, which were not my people, Thou art my people, and they shall say, Thou art my God. The Book of Hosea, chapter 3. Then said the Lord unto me, Go yet, love a woman beloved of her friend, yet an adulteress, according to the love of the Lord toward the children of Israel, who look to other gods, and love flagons of wine. So I brought her to me for 15 pieces of silver, and for 100 of barley, and a half homer of barley. And I said unto her, Thou shalt abide for me many days, thou shalt not play the harlot, and thou shalt not be for another man. So will I also be for thee. For the children of Israel shall abide many days without a king, and without a prince, and without a sacrifice, and without an image, and without an ephod, and without teraphim. Afterward shall the children of Israel return, and seek the Lord their God, and David their king, and shall fear the Lord and his goodness in the latter days. The Book of Hosea, chapter 4. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel, for the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out, and blood toucheth the blood. Therefore shall the land mourn, and every one that dwelleth therein shall languish with the beasts of the field, and with the fowls of heaven. Yet the fishes of the sea also shall be taken away. Yet let no man strive, nor reprove another, for thy people are as they that strive with the priest. Therefore shalt thou fall in that day. Of the prophet also shall fall with thee in the night, and I will destroy thy mother. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God. I will also forget thy children. As they were increased, so they sinned against me. Therefore will I change their glory unto shame. They eat up the sin of my people, and they set their heart on their iniquity. And there shall be like people, like priests, and I will punish them for their ways, and reward them their doings, for they shall eat and not have enough. They shall commit whoredom and shall not increase, because they have left off to take heed to the Lord. Whoredom and wine and new wine take away the heart. My people ask counsel at their stocks, and their staff declareth unto them. For the spirit of the whoredoms hath caused them to err, and they have gone a whoring from under their God. They sacrifice upon the tops of the mountains, and burn incense upon the hills, under oaks and poplars and elms, because the shadow thereof is good. Therefore your daughters shall commit whoredom, and your spouses shall commit adultery. I will not punish your daughters when they commit whoredom, nor your spouses when they commit adultery, for themselves are separated with whores. And they sacrifice with harlots. Therefore the people that doth not understand shall fall. Though thou, Israel, play the harlot, yet let not Judah offend, and come not ye unto Gilgal, neither go ye up to Beth Aven, nor swear. the Lord liveth, for Israel slideth back as a backsliding heifer. Now the Lord will feed them as a lamb in a large place. Ephraim is joined to idols, let him alone. Let their drink is sour, they have committed whoredom continually. Her rulers with shame do love. Give ye, the wind hath bound her up in her wings, and they shall be ashamed because of their sacrifices. Book of Hosea, chapter 5. Hear ye this, O priests, and hearken ye, house of Israel, and give ye ear, O house of the king. For judgment is toward you, because ye have been a snare on Mizpah, and a net spread upon Tabor. And the revolters are profound to make slaughter, though I have been a rebuker of them all. I know Ephraim, and Israel is not hid from me. For now, O Ephraim, thou committest whoredom, and Israel is defiled. They will not frame their doings to turn into their God, unto their God. The spirit of whoredoms is in the midst of them, and they have not known the Lord. And the pride of Israel doth testify to his face. Therefore shall Israel and Ephraim fall in their iniquity. Judah also shall fall with them. They shall go with their flocks and with their herds to seek the Lord, but they shall not find him. He hath withdrawn himself from them. They have dealt treacherously against the Lord, for they begotten strange children. Now shall a month devour them with their portions. Blow ye the cornet of Gibeah, and the trumpet of Ramah. Cry aloud and at Beth Aven after thee, O Benjamin. Ephraim shall be desolate in the days of rebuke. Among the tribes of Israel have I made known that which shall surely be. The princes of Judah were like them that removed the bound. Therefore I will pour out my wrath upon them like water. Ephraim is oppressed and broken in judgment, because he willingly walked after the commandment. Therefore will I be unto Ephraim as a moth, and to the house of Judah as rottenness. When Ephraim saw his sickness and Judah saw his wound, then went Ephraim to the Assyrian, and sent to King Jareb. Yet could he not heal you, nor cure you of your wound. For I will be unto Ephraim as a lion, and as a young lion to the house of Judah. And I, even I, will tear and go away. I will take away, and none shall rescue him. I will go and return to my place, till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face. In their affliction they will seek me early. That is the first 5 chapters of Hosea. Okay. Not too long, so let's just continue. The book of Hosea, chapter 6. Come and let us return unto the Lord, for he hath torn and he will heal us. He hath smitten and he will bind us up. After 2 days will he receive us. In the 3rd day he will raise us up, and we shall live in his sight. Then shall we know if we follow on to know the Lord. His going forth is prepared as the morning, and he shall come unto us as the rain, as the latter and former rain unto the earth. O Ephraim, what shall I do unto thee? O Judah, what shall I do unto thee? For your goodness is as a morning cloud, and as the early dew, and it goeth away. Therefore have I hewed them by the prophets. I have slain them by the words of my mouth. And thy judgments are as the light that goeth forth. For I desired mercy and not sacrifice, and the knowledge of God made more than burnt offerings. But they, like men, have transgressed the covenant. There have they dealt treacherously against me. Gilead is a city of them that work iniquity, and is polluted with blood. And as troops of robbers wait for a man, so the company of priests murder in the way of consent. For they commit lewdness. I have seen a horrible thing in the house of Israel. There is the whoredom of Ephraim. Israel is defiled. Also, O Judah, he hath set an harvest for thee. Then I returned the captivity of my people. The book of Hosea, chapter 7. When I would have healed Israel, then the iniquity of Ephraim was discovered, and the wickedness of Samaria, for they committed falsehood, and the thief cometh in, and the troop of robbers spoileth without, and they consider not in their hearts that I remember all their wickedness. Now their own doings have beset them about. They are before my face. They make the king glad with their wickedness, and the princes with their lies. They are all adulterers, as an oven heated by the baker, who ceaseth from rising after he hath kneaded the dough, until it be leavened. In the days of our king the princes have made him sick with bottles of wine. He stretched out his hand with scorners, for they have made ready their heart like an oven. Whilst they lie in their wait, their baker sleepeth all the night. In the morning it burneth as a flaming fire. They are all hot as an oven, and have devoured their judges, and their kings are fallen. There is none among them that calleth unto me. Ephraim, he hath mixed himself among the people. Ephraim is a cake not turned. Strangers have devoured his strength, and he knoweth it not. Yea, grey hairs are here and there upon him, yet he knoweth not. And the pride of Israel testifieth to his face. And they do not return to the Lord their God, nor seek him for all this. Ephraim also is like a silly dove without heart. They call to Egypt, they go to Assyria. When they shall go, I will spread my net upon them, and I will bring them down as the fowls of the heaven. I will chastise them as their congregation hath heard. Woe unto them, for they have fled from me. Destruction unto them, because they have transgressed against me. Though I have redeemed them, yet they have spoken lies against me, and they have not cried unto me with their heart. When they howled upon their beds, they assembled themselves for corn and wine, and they rebelled against me. Though I have bound and strengthened their arms, yet do they imagine mischief against me. They return, but not to the Most High. They are like a deceitful bow. Their princes shall fall by the sword, for the rage of their tongue. This shall be their derision in the land of Egypt. The book of Hosea, chapter 8. Set the trumpet to thy mouth. He shall come as an eagle against the house of the Lord, because they have transgressed my covenant, and trespassed against my law. Israel shall cry unto me, my God, we know thee. Israel hath cast off the thing that is good. The enemy shall pursue him. They have set up kings, but not by me. They have made princes, and I knew it not. Of their silver and their gold have they made them idols, that they may be cut off. Thy calf, O Samaria, hath cast thee off. Mine anger is kindled against them. How long will it be ere they attain to innocency? For from Israel was it also, the workman made it. Therefore it is not God, but the calf of Samaria shall be broken in pieces. For they have sown the wind, and they shall reap the whirlwind. It hath no stalk, the bud shall yield no meal. If so be it yield, strangers shall swallow it up. Israel is swallowed up, and now shall they be among the Gentiles, as vessels wherein is no pleasure. For they are gone up to Assyria, a wild ass alone by himself. Ephraim hath hired lovers. Yea, though they hired among the nations, now will I gather them, and they shall sorrow a little for the burden of the king of the princes. Because Ephraim hath made many altars to sin, altars shall be unto him to sin. I have written to him the great things of my law, but they were counted as a strange thing. They sacrifice flesh for the sacrifice of mine offerings, and eat it, but the Lord accepteth them not. Now will he remember their iniquity, and visit their sins. They shall return to Egypt, for Israel hath forgotten his Maker, and buildeth temples that Judah hath multiplied. Fenced cities, but I will send a fire upon his cities, and it shall devour the places thereof. The book of Hosea, chapter 9. Rejoice not, O Israel, for joy as other people, for thou hast gone a whoring from thy God. Thou hast loved every reward upon every corn floor. The floor and the winepress shall not feed them, and though new wine shall fail in her, they shall not dwell in the Lord's land, but Ephraim shall return to Egypt, and they shall eat unclean things in Assyria. They shall not offer wine offerings to the Lord, neither shall they be pleasing unto him. Their sacrifices shall be unto them as the bread of mourners. All that eat thereof shall be polluted, for their bread or their soul shall not come into the house of the Lord. What will ye do in the solemn day, and in the day of the feast of the Lord? For lo, they are gone because of destruction. Egypt shall gather them up, Memphis shall bury them. The pleasant places for their silver nettles shall possess them. Thorns shall be in their tabernacles. The days of visitation are come, the days of recompense are come. Israel shall know it, the prophet is a fool, the spirit man is mad, for the multitude of thine iniquity and the great hatred. The watchman of Ephraim was with my God, but the prophet is a snare of a fowler, in all his ways and hatred in the house of his God. They have deeply corrupted themselves, as in the days of Gibeah. Therefore he will remember their iniquity, he will visit their sins. I found Israel like grapes in the wilderness. I saw your fathers as the first ripe in the fig tree at her first time, but they went to Baal Peor and separated themselves unto their shame, and their abominations were according as they loved. As for Ephraim, their glory shall fly away like a bird from the birth, and from the womb, and from the conception. Though they bring up their children, yet will I brave them, that there shall not be a man left. Yet woe also to them when I depart from them. Ephraim, as I saw Tyrus, is planted in a pleasant place, but Ephraim shall bring forth his children to the murderer. Give them, O Lord, what wilt thou give? Give them a miscarrying womb and dry breasts. All their wickedness is in Gilgal, for there I hated them. For the wickedness of their doing I will drive them out of mine house. I will love them no more. All their princes are revolters. Ephraim is smitten, their root is dried up. They shall bear no fruit, yet though they bring forth, yet will I slay even the beloved fruit of their womb. My God will cast them away, because they did not hearken unto him, and they shall be wanderers among the nations. The Book of Hosea, chapter 10. Israel is an empty vine, he bringeth forth fruit unto himself, according to the multitude of his fruit. He hath increased the altars, according to the goodness of his land. They have made goodly images, their heart is dissolved, now shall they be found faulty. He shall break down their altars, he shall spoil their images. For now they shall say, We have no king, because we feared not the Lord. What then should a king do to us? They have spoken words, swearing falsely in making a covenant. Thus judgment springeth up as hemlock in the furrows of the field. The inhabitants of Samaria shall fear because of the calves of the Bethaven. For the people thereof shall mourn over it, and the priests thereof that rejoice on it, for the glory thereof, because it is departed from it. It shall be also carried unto Assyria for a present to King Jadeb. Ephraim shall receive shame, and Israel shall be ashamed of his own counsel. As for Samaria, her king is cut off as the foam upon the water. The high place also of Avon, the sin of Israel, shall be destroyed. The thorn and the thistle shall come up on the altars, and they shall say to the mountains, Cover us, and to the hills, Fall on us. O Israel, thou hast sinned from the days of Gibeah. There they stood. The battle in Gibeah against the children of iniquity did not overtake them. It is in my desire that I should chastise them, and the people shall be gathered against them, when they shall bind themselves in their two furrows. And Ephraim is as a heifer that is taught, and loveth to tread out the corn. But I passed over upon her fair neck. I will make Ephraim to ride, Judah shall plow, and Jacob shall break his clods. Sow to yourselves in righteousness, reap in mercy, break up your fallow ground, for it is time to seek the Lord, till he come and rain righteousness upon you. Ye have plowed wickedness, ye have reaped iniquity, ye have eaten the fruit of lies, because thou didst trust in thy way, in the multitude of thy mighty men. Therefore shall a tumult arise among thy people, and all thy fortress shall be spoiled, as Shalman spoiled Beth Arbel in the days of battle. The mother was dashed in pieces upon her children, so shall Bethel do unto you because of your great wickedness. In the morning shall the king of Israel, utterly be cut off. That's it for today. That is 10 chapters of Hosea. Tomorrow should be last 4 chapters of Hosea. And I believe all of Joel. Yeah, there's only 3 chapters of Joel. Also pretty short. Okay. Pretty good short read. I believe several books shall be fairly short in the upcoming days until I reach the New Testament. Here, let me double check. Here, Daniel. I finished Daniel yesterday. 10 chapters of Hosea today. Then tomorrow, 4 chapters of Hosea. Finishing off Hosea. Joel is just 3 chapters. Amos is 9 chapters. Obadiah is 1 chapter. Jonah is 4 chapters. Micah is 7. Nahum is 3. Habakkuk is 3. Zephaniah is 3. Haggai is 2. Zechariah is 14. Malachi is 4. Yeah, they're all pretty short books. Until Matthew, which is the New Testament. Can't wait to start the New Testament. Because I'm not kind of getting, not bored, but just a whole bunch of prophecies of what is to come. And the New Testament is what came. There we go. Okay. Switch over the screen. So I want to, first off, let's switch over to Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 14. Primarily gonna finish the just the dailies. Starting off, Free Company houseplants. Oh, I gotta reset these. Also, I'm gonna reset the actions, even though there's 3 hours left. I gotta start resetting things so that they're not falling behind. Also, it seems like my stream is not having issues again, like yesterday. At least not yet. Okay, Pearl Roselle. I'm gonna go in there. I'm probably gonna get the good seats. Because I'm gonna be streaming a fair amount in the next upcoming weeks. Therefore, I'm gonna have time to make sure I take care of these onions that should be growing. Okay, tend to plant in the corners. And Pearl Roselle in the middle. Water all of it. Fertilize all of it. Pearl Roselle on the sides. There we go. Plants are planted. Let's take care of the ventures. Venture Capital. Okay, what's the housing looking like? Entry period. Next, let's jump over to... I think Cactipot is not available at the moment. As in, I technically already did today's Cactobot. Yep, can't do that. Although I do need to do the fashion. What is today's fashion? At where? Fashion. Today we've got militia harness, some soot black dye. That's it. Move one of these. Let's go get a militia harness. Militia harness. It's a bit pricey, but not too much. What class can wear it? Disciple of War. Here, you put it on. And dye your shoes. It's already black. It's good then. Okay. Let's go to Dunelin. To the Golden Saucer. And turn us in. Nice. And nothing. Nothing. And nothing. Let's do like 250. No! I just stuffed it into some unknown place. 600. $400. Okay. Looking good. For company house plans, actions, ventures, treasure, character pot. Squad, don't need to check that. I'm gonna skip the island. I don't need to go to it every single day. That should be good enough. Here, let's clean up the inventory. 2,500. $150. $500. All this stuff is generally cheap. Yep, let's put that black dye back in the box. We should be good to go. Okay. Okay. Let's move on. I'm actually going to move on to Honkai Star Rail. Honkai Star Rail. There we go. Switch over. Did it properly switch over? Yes, it did.
Oh, たくさん話した。うん。
列車を見学してもしシルバーメイン物資の列車から戻っ
Friend in need is a friend indeed.
人の声があるところは想像しい。
はあ、バカな弟子。
Nice. Do the daily mission.
Yup.
Synthesize material. Complete Forgotten Hall, enter combat, take a photo. Just need one more of these. Let's do one of these, I guess. Wait, let's do... We'll be 170 at this point. 50. Whoops. Okay, and I think it might be good to try and have Genshin playing at the same time. I really need to finish that event. I do only need to finish the commissions. Because most of other things are finished already. Okay, the rest of the Trailblazer power, I'm gonna spend it on... Here, this is complete. Also this thing. Ooh, I also need to do Simulated Universe. Completely forgot about that. mean, technically, I guess I could do. Do it, I mean, whatever I don't happen to finish right now, I'll definitely do it on my own time. Or at least attempt to, if I get the time. Okay, let's go do Caverns of Corrosion. And then at the end, hopefully maybe try and get into some simulated universe. Actually, let's do you. With the hope of maybe getting the achievement. So condensed resin should be good to go for this. That's complete. Some commissions. There we go. I believe that's the diver dude. No! Not enough space. Although this one should be easy to take care of. Because it should be as simple as salvaging all the unneeded stuff. Although soon I'm not gonna have enough salvage. Right now I only got 100. At a certain point I really gotta sit down and just dissect all of it. Oh, let's challenge. Just 2 more. Form underwater salvage.
行ってハム。あ、長期間見据えるのが成功の秘訣。ふんはっへっはっ。
天使を授けん亡者再臨。
蝶と共に散れスターレイファントム。すべてを照らさん。月光を剣とす。次生産しましょう。ふわっはっ。
One more of these, and I could probably start some simulating universe.
厄介を避けん天使を授けん償いたまえ
Also, what's the
亡者再臨
abyss looking like? I definitely haven't done any of it, but it's got 11 days, so should be fine.
月光を剣とす。すべてを照らさん。次蝶と共に散れスターレイファントム。
大丈夫問題はない厄介を避けん
Ooh, I did not finish the bounties yet.
亡者再臨
There are several weekly things I've not finished yet.
行ってハム。はっはっ。蝶と共に散れスターレイファントム。動じないで。
天使を授けん
Okay, at the very least, let's finish off these dailies.
見据えるのが成功の秘訣。
That is the first task.
亡者再臨
すべてを照らさん。月光を剣とす。
Crab, crab, crab. Here's the crab.
いいやっ生産しましょう。
Okay. Commission's complete. Let's jump you back over to the town. And also here, I can jump over to Simulated Universe. The dailies are definitely complete. For the weeklies, we've still got Simulated Universe and potentially spending some credits. Is there anything I can spend my credits on? I guess maybe leveling up. But that was not enough. Any relics or maybe traces? Here we go. Try some of this. There we go. Spent enough money. If I could just get that simulated universe complete. Which, there's the new simulated universe. I haven't even looked at it. Let's just go in. Test it out. Definitely use you as the healer. Maybe more damage from you. Oof. I guess I'll have to do this, this, and this. Although, go back. Oh, I'm starting off with difficulty 1. Yeah. I guess it doesn't really matter. Since it's difficulty 1. Let's hope I've got enough time. Honestly, I don't even have to like fight all these monsters. I just go straight to the end. Nice. Any battles I can skip out on, I gotta skip out on. Okay, auto battle this one while I do some Genshin. Okay, that's all looking good. Some resin. I haven't finished spending. Ooh, this thing as well. I'm missing out a bunch of stuff. You know what? Maybe I'll just do some Genshin tonight. So let me just finish off with Genshin. Should be enough. for today. No, don't grab that. I mean, I also need to go shower. So, potentially I could do both this and Genshin tonight. Although I've pushed that off yesterday as well.
好きだらけ
全てを照らさん。
泣いてよここへ立ち切る
Why am I killing all these?
気を逃して立ち切る
いや次蝶と共に散れスターレイファントム。
泣いてよここへ立ち
Okay.
切る
I'm probably going to be finished after this one run of Simulator Universe. Because I do definitely really need to run. Tonight I'll probably go back to Honkai Star Rail, clean things up here. Maybe even make it tonight as the dissection. I forgot to check. When exactly is the Genshin event gonna be finished off?
公敵士に出会ったか
蝶と共に散れ
Because maybe I actually don't have time.
陛下に慈悲なし
いや
Wait, this guy?
亡者再臨
Come on, log back in.
全てを照らさん。蝶と共に散れスターレイファントム。
泣いてよここ
天使を授けん償いたまえ
月光を剣とす。全てを照らさん。全てを照らさん。
Okay, the event. This event is over in 18 hours. I think I've got time. Okay, I've got time. I'll play this tonight. My expectation is that tonight I'll potentially get Honkai Star Rail cleaned up. Then I'll get Genshin Impact cleaned up. Maybe play a bit more Genshin Impact, do some side quests. And then for tonight, continue playing, what's it called? The Perfect New World. There we go. None of this technically matters. It's not like I'm gonna fail this. Actually, no. Maybe not. Dissect or run around the map of the other two games. Maybe, in fact, tonight is when I should. Although, maybe not. Because I gotta dissect the relics and artifacts. But that's gonna take quite some time. Maybe I'll do it tonight. We'll see what happens. Come on, just finish him off. There we go. That is complete. The simple first world is complete. That gives me a bit of this. Ooh, only 2. But I mean, either way, I'll be dissecting all of this. I need 8 to get this. I'll probably wait until that. What is this? Oh yeah. Yeah, more shield. Okay, one last thing. Wait. Oh yeah, that's complete. Achievements. Looking good. And last. Maybe a couple pulls. Turn that up. The audio. We got 3 pulls of this. Nothing. Trash. Trash. And trash. We've got another 13, I mean, not 13, 20, 27. 27 pulls until I can finally just grab a character, which is going to be Japard. It has to be Japard. I want Japard. Unless I somehow get Japard before getting there. Let's do 5 pulls. I mean, a bit more than 5 pulls. I was gonna start saving for that zombie looking lady, but I just realized she's a 4-star. Nice. Nothing. 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 Last one. Nothing. Sucks, but whatever. I now gotta run. See you tonight. Bye.